center. Here, I've got to warn the others.
Come on then, open the damn gate. We ain't got all bleeding day. Come on then, open the damn gate. We ain't got all bleeding day.
A stitch in time, eh, friends?
Open the damn gate. We ain't got all bleeding day. Oi! Is you the one what locked this here gate? We need to speak to Evelyn.
Well, myself, I need a hand choosing drapes for me kitchen windows. Are you daft?
I need to inform her about the happenings in the Black Cove. But since my lady seems to have barred her gates to the likes of us, why don't you tell her this, small bones? We've run into a snag in the cove, but we're pushing through. The Starstone will be hers soon enough. I reckon if you don't already know, that may be above your pay grade. Take it up with Evelyn, why don't you? Or, better yet, have a look for yourself. You seem like just the type those pirates would love to get their hands on. Can't you recognise a fellow immaculate when you see one? Just 'cause I got twice your strength in my little toe, don't mean we ain't equal in the... Is that right, small bones? Maybe you can give me a single good reason for I rip your arms out. And who are you? Her hand, mate. Even...
Get out of my way!
People beyond this gate are awfully boring. They just go back and forth between the same place.
These fellows are so focused on their work, they seem to be impervious to any other distraction.
Even the hollering of orcs couldn't shake them out of their strange stupor.
I got yet. Now.
Comrades, we are exalted above all others.
Like the stars shine brightly
Protect
today.
me.
Drink of divinity.
Heaven have mercy on your soul.
Death is at hand.
Seven, have mercy on your soul. Another piece of trash.
I guess someone else got here first.
dare you waste your time on petty tricks while Brachus Rex is still underground? Have you forgotten your task?
The answer? I invoke the fervor of flame.
Does anybody else smell smoke?
Toxic rocket!
The stars shine brightly today. Amplify clarity!
Feel my legs! clad and fleet of foot, I'm invincible.
The Source Hunter. Dear dead heaven told me you had landed in Sicil, drawn to my source little corpse like flies to excrement. Well, here I am. A man no longer. A monster instead. The very same. Jake, counselor by day. Sorcerer by night. Mean? Do you contest it, huh? You presumptuous. Leandra! Leandra! Oh, blessed conduct. And it wasn't to be. I was struck down in the prime of my sorcery. And by whom? Leandra's own sister. The pox upon her. I, Ikara, I spit on every syllable. They call her the White Witch. She is powerful in her own right, but never would I have thought she'd challenge her sister Leandra. And very little indeed. What concern was that foul woman of mine? White Witch shunned her sister's teachings. Can you believe that? She could have been the very conduit's right hand. Oh, take vengeance upon her, blessed Leandra. I invoke you. Open her veins, bleed her dry. My murder, a tale of woe. The time, a misty midnight. The place, the King Crab Inn. The conduit was there to meet with this stranger, and had tasked me to stand ready to overpower. I heard sounds of passion at first, but later of angry argument. Then I heard she swerved past me and, oh, I can still feel the rasp of her holy... A man lay on the floor, struck down and ready for my knife, which I plunged deep in it. But not a moment later, Ikara burst through the window, and I was defenseless. She savagely tore my life from my body, and I died in the glow of the source. A foolish grasper. She who thought herself the conduit's favorite couldn't stand that I had been privileged as a when she realized the conduit had been in the inn the night I was killed. She couldn't stand to think that she brought me back to unlife so that I would reveal what I knew. She wanted to work her way back into the conduit's confidence. But as you saw, Leandra had no interest in Evelyn. Yes, the king is dead. And Brackus Rex has no equal hunter. His knowledge of the source is absolute. And through the hour is nigh. You do not realize it yet, but I am of little use to Leandra's cause now. My worm-eaten brand is an insult to her perfection.
Bold as Brackus Rex was he, though only half as holy. The Source King. He is more than legend.
My blade's been waiting for this fight since it was forged, comrades. If these Immaculates aim to resurrect such an ancient evil, it'll be my honor to send him flying back to hell. The immaculate snake sprouts a new head wherever we look. If our murder victim's one of them crazy cultists, anyone could be.
Perhaps the Attenborough who kidnapped Jarrett is another head of the snake. But oh, hope he has not suffered a fate like Jake's.
Bless the seven. I am restored.
The seven grant abundance. What's that gleam? Not even worth the rummaging.
Heard any good tales, my friend?
Source Hunter. You have done it, haven't you? You've discovered the fate of Counselor Jake.
Now, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, there it is. Now, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, there it is.
By the gods, no one could have predicted such a dark turn of events. This is worse than my deepest fears made manifest. It just can't forgive me. This news just so very upsetting. This thing. It was the king of tyrants. The embodiment of terror. I do. I do indeed. Brachus would unseat the king of demons in sheer perfidy and malice given half a chance. For the possibility of his return is more than I can bear. And Ikara, that she has been dragged into this sorry business adds insult to insufferable injury. There have long been rumors that Brachus's corpse was interred in the vaults beneath the abandoned Church of the Seven. That place is crawling with undead these days, so the rumors may well be true. Where Leandra goes, the dead rise left and right. And even in death, come to think of it. Did anyone in Evelyn's lair mention the name Cassandra? It's nothing, Hunter. Nothing. My mind is reeling, but I'll feel better soon. After you've cut short Leandra's dark pursuits.
Now, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away?
Leandra. I know her, though I haven't seen her in years. As you know, she and Ikara are sisters. It's hard for me to believe that she's leading this cult. That she's delirious enough to go after Brachus Rex. She's as smart as 10 wizards put together, Hunter. An opponent to be feared. Now, you said Jake and Evelyn called her the Conduit, didn't you? In that case, she may just be the elusive head of the Immaculates. She is a great woman, Hunter. A champion of all that is good and pure. She may have killed Jake, but then again, I can only surmise that she is on to her sister's sinister schemes, which makes me fear for her safety more than... There's a village in the forests north of Sicil where a new religion has taken hold. Its followers call themselves Immaculates. This village is called Silverglen, and if my suspicions turn out to be correct, there is sorcery at work there.
Ah, there it is.
Alas, I haven't the foggiest. Another sorcerer, perhaps? Or simply another victim of Leandra's ploys? The Legion didn't find a second body at the scene of the crime, so maybe he escaped with his life after all. Though, just as likely, his body too was taken away by Evelyn for... And I will see if I can find out more about Ikara's involvement. But in the meantime, please pursue Leandra to the old church in the east and stop her before...
Picking up Brachus Rex's name alone is enough to turn our friendly neighborhood wizard into a scaredy cat.
I wonder why this ancient spectre spooks him so. Ahu doesn't strike me as the type to scare very easily. Now, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, yeah. And so the mystery is solved. Councillor Jake was murdered by this so-called White Witch, Ikara. But as it stands, I guess our next concern is Brachus Rex.
Then we know what we must do next.
Agreed.
Oh, wer ist mein Papa?
What? Oh, hello again. Please tell me how I can help you during your investigations. I know your plate is full enough to fill you for days. Maxine? What in I've always been more fond of cats myself. Well, I suppose as much as any other Thaddeus, Rich, or Harold. A shame, as loath as I am to admit it, Sicil was once quite a hub of the despot's supporters. Some even say his corpse was cast beneath the foundations of the abandoned church in the... Oh, she's a dear girl indeed. She's got a little cat. I hope she hasn't got mixed up in all this ugly business with my elf? Oh, myself. Oh, what? Oh, you mean the undead? That's not... And, so Evelyn is the one who stole Jake's body. But whoever killed him is still on the loose. What were we talking about again? What of what now? Oh, you're speaking... you mean the Staff of Pergamon. Yes, yes. I was expecting a shipment of weapons, and among the cargo was this very powerful, very rare... Cecil proved an old fool, though. For the merchant slated to deliver it to me has just informed me that the damn thing has gone missing. I fear it may have fallen into the wrong hands, and I wonder... What? You found it? Oh, this is excellent.
Here it is, the Staff of Pergamon.
Careful that it does...
Wonderful! Oh, it's simply wonderful! Come, come, you must let me thank you somehow. I've got it! A 3 months honorary membership to the Sicil Library. Well, oh, this is not... What? The undead?
I knew that dark-dealing old man dabbled in source. To the gallows, I say.
The gallows? Well, I've heard of such a thing, but I've never seen one myself. I don't think I care to either.
I've got my eyes on the prize.
The knight in see-through armor, Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom, Stentiken. Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she? Tuż Jagetta, friend. Indeed you may. Volume 1, Volume 2. Where's the third one gone? Shatsu. Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night. The knight in see-through armor, Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom, Stentiken. Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she? Volume 1, Volume 2. But where's the third one gone? Shatsu. Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night. armor, Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom, Sternticken. Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop. I cannot believe Jake was a sorcerer. What depravities did he commit? Was he planning to use me as a sacrifice? Ooh, I shudder to think that for years I have lain next to him at night, peacefully sleeping, while his thoughts dwelt on blood and devilish magic.
About face! To the buttocks! Nuts! Be close! That was sloppy.
You, again. So, let me get this straight. There are insidious sorcerers running about town that turned a council ambassador into a zombie for sport, after said councillor was murdered by some mystery witch who subsequently trotted off to her cat by Belagar's nebbers. Sounds like a fantasy tale mothers tell their children before bed. And I bet none of it's more than Anyway, be these truths, half-truths, or outright lies, it seems to me your business in Size Seal is concluded. Don't let the undead hit you on the way.